Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. I was just walking by the bench here and I wanted to take a second just to really look close at these GSO-4.5 Scandis and just appreciate all the little details and the fit and finish on this. Starting out with the Kydex pants, we're just getting together here. We've got the ambidextrous drain channel here. It gives the water a place to go if you happen to get water inside your sheath body. We're just concerned about that surface tension, so we wanted to have a channel for the water to be able to evacuate and run out the bottom. That's been a feature on our sheaths since pretty much the beginning. And if you look ahead here, we've got a nice natural thumb press here. You don't need to yank the knife out of the sheath. You just give it a little press here and it comes out with just a couple pounds of force. It's a lot harder to just yank it out of there. So with this iteration of the sheath body, we've got more of this workspace cleared away here so you can grab more of the handle more naturally while you're sheathing and unsheathing. Coming around to the other side here, we do have this really nice looking offset plate with a single hoop here instead of our old lower 2-hoop system. This gives you a really nice belt mount that'll take up to a 2-inch gun belt, and it's very, very nice as a standard option here. I'm very hesitant to move away from this just because it is so functional. It is a belt loop technically, but it's not married to a belt for it to be functional. So if you just happen to have pants or anything that they can slide over, you can just have your knife on you at all times. And because of that little candy cane at the other end, it wants to stick to the seams and stuff of whatever you're clipping that over. So that's a handy little feature that we designed in there just to make this a nice functional base option without needing to buy anything else. You know, the knife should be done when you buy it, and you just change it based on your preferences. I will mention here that our offset plate here is 100% compatible with Sagewood Gear's dangler and drop loop attachment. So if you're interested in dolling this up with some leather, whether you just want a snap loop or a dangler option, you can just buy the less expensive loop option without needing to buy a new offset plate. So this is already compatible with that, in case you wanted to upgrade that. So looking in here, we're going to unsheath it. Well, I guess before we go looking at it, people ask about different mounting options. You can use these slots and the eyelets to mount things to. I know nothing's going to always line up with the eyelets in all cases, so we added some of these slots wherever it's applicable to give you more mounting options and just some versatility in how you're moving stuff around on the sheath body. But see, they did add a nice little additional eyelet there just to give us an identifier between the thick and the thinner model. So thanks a lot, Armory. That was really thoughtful. So now just looking at the knife real quick, we talked about the thinner version, and right now I just wanted to wipe that little smudge off there. Talk about this thicker version and why we went this way. This being a Scandi variant, when the decarburization happened and we had to modify these anyway to get back down to that nice steel, the 4.5 was a really good template to mold into a Scandi style design. It's a nice functional platform here. You've got a nice clean workspace for carving and just having in-hand comfort and just a sound ergonomic platform. This was already a utility style design with a focus on outdoor tasks, so it already had a nice blade profile, handle shape. It was a good size. So when we pulled these down, we went a little further than I might have if we were going to do a saber style grind. Being that the saber or the Scandi is more efficient, we wanted to take advantage of that even for our heavy duty version. So we took this down to 130, which is plenty overkill for a 4-inch knife on this style of grind. So we have this nice push cutting efficiency here. It'll just shave my fingerprint right off. These things are terrifying. But we didn't want to have too much of a wedge effect if you're sliding this nice delicate edge through things, only to encounter a really fat blade that's going to reduce the cutting efficiency. So for our heavy duty version, we kept this down at 130. It's still extremely strong, but then it's still just a little more efficient and useful than something that would be thicker in a blade that's only this wide. If somebody can come up with a use case, we'd look at some thicker options, but with this style of grind, this still has plenty of thickness to baton through anything that's appropriate for that to give you a nice splitting effect without being so overbuilt that it starts reducing efficiency. So yeah, that's the whole knife here. I just wanted to take a second to look at it, how nice this grinding came together, and just a beautiful contrast on this green Cerakote here. Just a gorgeous package. Just got my finger dirt and stuff on it now. But I hope you enjoyed that closer look and just an explanation, a little deeper explanation into some of the highlights of this knife. If you look at our knives, there is an insane amount of intentional thought put into each and every design that we make. Everything has purpose, every line has purpose. So we're gonna talk a bit more about that and just the thoughtfulness of this, so that you guys understand already. I can see in the feedback that you really enjoy using them, but we're gonna go deeper into an understanding of why. There's just a ton of intentional decisions to create this experience, so that when you go out, you just know that it works and you don't have to think about why. But yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed that, and hope that gives you a better look at this. But I guess this is gonna get packed up now, so we're gonna wipe this back off again. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this video and for stopping by. We'll talk to you again soon, okay?